that's how the day starts for an emu. We've already done some cool upgrades to the turkey house. We got the front door painted, we got the roof painted, so it's all one color now. See how Lurky and Slater are doing in here. That's Lurky, you can tell, no beard on there. And there's Slater. Feed tray there, and a water tray on this side. And what I want to talk about today is the chicken coop, because this is our current chicken coop, the stress-free chicken tractor, but it's not going to work for our long-term plans for housing our chickens. I'll tell you why. We are dreamers of If you see in here, it rained last night, and it is muddy all along this edge where it can leak under. We've got some mobile nest boxes all throughout here that are all over the place, and chickens are sleeping in them, chickens are roosting on here. And we currently only have 25 chickens in here, and so it's not a crazy amount. They have plenty of roosting space, but they still choose to roost in weird places in here. But the floor is a problem, the size is a problem, so what we need to do is build a new mobile chicken coop. We've had a few ideas on it, and really we wanted to get a trailer and then start to build on top of that and move it around the property, move the premier electric fencing around with it, but I couldn't find the size that I wanted. And my father-in-law encouraged me to build my own trailer. Of course, that takes some welding, and I don't know how to do that, but he does. So he's gonna show me how to do it. So we're gonna make our own mobile chicken coop on a customized trailer. It's gonna have all the bells and whistles as far as rainwater catchment. It's gonna have automatic chicken doors. It's gonna have plenty of roosting space. It's gonna have easy access to nesting boxes. It's gonna be awesome. So let's get started building the chicken coop. All right, so we've got the foundation for what our frame will be here for our chicken coop, our mobile chicken coop. And we're gonna learn how to weld today. So I've got my father-in-law here to show me how it's done. You ready, Roger? Think I can learn easily enough?
We'll try.
All right. All right, this should be fun. Let's learn how to weld. Oh, it actually comes out, okay.
You cut it off at about 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Somewhere in that area like that.
So that's actually the metal that comes out and melts?
That's what welds it.
Okay.
Metal.
Where do you feed that through?
Huh?
That feeds from inside?
Yeah, there's a screw.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna tack it
Okay.
in a couple spots. And I'm gonna go over there and do that inside.
Okay. All right, let's do some welding. All right, we're doing a tongue up here because I'm gonna rest some water so we can put some rainwater barrel up here in the front. And so we're gonna make a big triangle, and then we're gonna put some expanded metal like that right back there down in the front to help support the weight of the barrel. So we ordered some trees because it's 20 degrees out, so why not, right? We ordered some bigger trees from Fast Growing Trees. We actually ordered some fruit trees for our orchard next year. And some of these are actually supposed to bear fruit their first year. All right, well up here we've got the Fuji apple tree, and we've got a Honeycrisp apple tree, and these are supposed to be 5 to 6, 6 to 7 feet tall, which I'm about 6 foot, a little over, so these are almost 7 feet tall, these two. This one's a 2 to 3 foot Gala apple tree, and then we got a little Chicago hardy fig tree, a fig tree that we could have in the cold weather. So Becky, what do you want to do with these guys?
Well, it's awful cold today, so I think we'll wait till another warmer day to plant them, but I'm excited to plant them.
What do you got there, bud?
An apple tree.
Yeah. We also got a different fig tree earlier this year. This is a Black Malta. We got this from the Texas boys. They actually shipped it up to us. They've been doing things with their Food 401k on their channel and been growing all kinds of stuff. And we really appreciate them sending this fig tree. All right, we're ready to work on the next phase of this trailer, which is gonna be this expanded wire, this mesh. that's on top of here. This is the key component to making this. This hat's falling down on me. This is the key component to making this awesome for a chicken coop, is that it'll allow the poop to fall right through the bottom, and it's tight enough that like a predator wouldn't reach up and grab anybody. So we're gonna weld this on. I also need to cut because this is just a little long here on the edge, a couple 3 inches long here on the side. So I'm gonna start to weld this on here, and then we're gonna have to cut it. It's gonna be really tedious, but this is gonna be awesome for making this effective for our chicken coop and make sure that we don't ever have to clean this out. We'll have to go in every once in a while, just make sure like no poop gets hung up in there. But I think it'll work perfect for our coop. All right, here's the part where sparks start flying. I've got to trim off this little bit right here using this guy. Let's cut some metal. That's one big thing. That's all.
I'm taller than that. Really? Yeah. It's really low. Look.
Are you taller?
Yes. After.
Nah, you're not bigger than that tree.
Yeah, man.
Oh. All right, well, we've got the established orchard back here, and we've got the next phase of our orchard right here. We've got our Fuji apple tree right here. It's supposed to already start bearing fruit this next year. We've got our little Gala apple tree right here. It'll be a couple years until that one gets bigger. And then over here we've got our Honeycrisp apple tree, which is as tall as me. Excited for all the fruit?
I am.
Putting our life in boxes, erasing the memories so you won't notice. I'm taking the time to focus.
All right, it's a big moment. Get to put the tire on here.
Wish I could solve your problems. You're stuck on my wall like neon paintings, and I'm so tired of being honest to everyone but myself. I do it so well. We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying.
All right, we've got the trailer all completed, and check out all the cool little features of it. We've got our hitch right up here, a 2-inch ball. We've got these flat plates right here, and this will be to support a rain barrel, similar to that, so we can keep a rain barrel right here in the front. We've got our mesh or our expanded wire all throughout, and so that'll allow the chickens to poop right through it. And then we end up putting some support beams so that way when we're walking through it, it doesn't give it all. We've got our axle and wheels attached right there. These right here, these pieces of metal in the corner are gonna be some braces, and this will be what we'll attach our beams, our wood to, and we'll put some lag bolts right through there. And the coolest feature of this is that we've got 4 jacks on it. When it's taken out to the field, we can have it up, and then we can drop it down, and we can actually take all of the support, all the weight off of the wheels, and we can level it out wherever we're at out in the field. Now this thing doesn't have to be street legal really. It doesn't have to drive on the road, but it does need to go on the road one time. So we got to take it home, and let's see if it'll make it. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah.
So we got this little wood chipper here from Northern Tool. Thank you for Northern Tool for sending this our way. We're gonna try it out. Hopefully this will help us get some wood chips for, well, what do we need them for?
Well, I'm gonna put them around the trees, our apple trees that we just planted the other day. Thought we'd do a good mulching around each one of those.
That's a good idea. All right, well, let me get this started and we'll give it a shot. You can either pull it out there, you can jump it out there at the top, or there's a zip at the bottom too.
Okay.
wood chips.
Yeah.
We'll be able to put that in our chicken coop and not have to buy wood shavings again.
Well, are we going to use wood shavings again?
I
I guess in the nesting boxes.
mean, just, yeah, nesting boxes and stuff. What do you think?
It's a little intimidating. I don't really like it, but it gets the job done. I'd rather do the bottom one than the top.
Yeah, I agree. It's less violent.
I know someday we could finally be.
It's good. Good job, Jake.
Do you think I could do it?
I knew it.
All right, let's see if it gets home.
It's gonna get home.
We could finally be.
So you happy how it turned out, Jake?
I am. I'm pumped for this. Now, it was more expensive than we had planned because we thought this might be cheaper than buying our own trailer. So if you're curious how much we spent on this, so it cost us $400 in metal materials, in the steel. It cost us $150 for the axle. It cost us a total of $150 for the 2 tires. The jacks cost us about $250. We really had to overpay because none of the stores locally had 4 that were the exact same that we needed. So ultimately, it came out to about $950. Was it cheaper to make our own? No, but we got a customized trailer for our chicken coop. All right, it's time to build a chicken coop. See you guys on the next video.
See ya.
Bye.